Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SRNE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the red and green line annotations were coming from. And after today's movement, definitely some updates need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is just get rid of this line up here. Sure, that level pertains to the chart. It's just not relevant right now. And from a presentation point of view, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to make mapping out levels of support and resistance as clean and just the chart as easy as possible to follow. So the one level, to just kind of reiterate, I put this trend line in place yesterday and it's still fully in play. In fact, right now the price is even further down below it. But if there is any sort of bounce to the upside, then right now that overall level of resistance is going to be that trend line there. But before you even really focus on that level as a resistance, the first update that needs to be done is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So going into today, and let me try to zoom in here so you can see it a little bit better, $1.50 was that key level of support, and it did actually do a good job. For the majority of the afternoon, the price did a good job of holding up above there. However, the price finally did fall below it right there. So then at that point, according to the rule, you would now expect this level to act as resistance. So again, yes, that overall trend line up there is still a key level. But before you start, talking about and focusing on doing battle with that level, price first needs to prove itself in the near term, quote unquote, prove itself, again, being defined as getting back up above $1.50. What about levels of support going forward? For this, we're going to have to go to another time frame. I believe, I can't remember if this is, these are some old annotations from a long time ago, but I can't remember if this is at all-time lows. Yeah, so at this point, as you see here, so for simplicity's sake, this is basically at all-time lows right now as far as where the price is currently standing. So you're just going to have to use your gut instincts and common sense from that point of view. But ever since, the pump and dump move right there, it's been a slow and steady bleed. And the slow and steady bleed, best represented by that, resistance trend line there. So we can go back and we'll end on the 30-minute time frame, which is where we started. So yeah, keep an eye on that trend line. As long as the price is below that line, then the bears 100% are in full ownership of the chart. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.